Welcome to Talking Crue, an unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 42 this week, Motley Crue live in Mexico City, Mexico, 2012 review. But first, this weekend Motley news, quite a bit of it. Motley Crue announced new Dr. Feelgood merchandise on the motleyshop.com, so go out and check that out. There's some new shirts, there's some jogging shorts, really cool stuff. In fact, I'm really tempted on buying some stuff, so go check it out. They also thanked all of us, the Crue heads, for making the new song Dogs of War a top 10 radio hit. So that's awesome. I think this is absolutely fantastic. I think this song freaking rocks. So yeah, let's make it number one. John Corabi and the Dead Daisies are in the news this week. They've been showing some video clips and pictures of them rehearsing for the tour, which actually kicked off on June the 6th in New York. So check out tour dates at deaddaisies.com. So yeah, go check out Dead Daisies and John Corabi. Go support them. They're a great band. John Five's in the news this week. The Guitar Player magazine, which he's actually on the cover of, finally came out. I got my copy. Do you have yours? I'm going to show you some stuff here. Really cool pictures. Really awesome interview with John Five. And so yeah, have you got your copy yet? So go get yours, because I actually had to go to a bookstore to get mine, but it's definitely worth it. Vince Neil's in the news this week. He stopped by this past Saturday at the new John Bon Jovi bar in Nashville, Tennessee. He went and checked it out. He went and saw the show. Bon Jovi actually played like 4 or 5 songs during that opening. He also took a video of him meeting keyboard player David Bryan and actually meeting John Bon Jovi. It's been all over social media, this big heartfelt hug between Vince and John Bon Jovi, which I think is absolutely freaking fantastic. Then on Tuesday night, he checked out his friend country singer Eric Church at his show as well. Again, I think this is fantastic. I'm not a new country artist fan, so I couldn't tell you who Eric Church even is or any of his songs, but I think this is fantastic as well, because it kind of reminds me of the old 80s magazines where it would show pictures of Vince at a Rat show, or went and saw Van Halen, or went and saw the Cat House in LA. So yeah, Vince is out and about, and I think this is absolutely fantastic. And John Five's back in the news as well. He announced a new song and tour. The song's called A Hollywood Story. It comes with a music video. I think this song is absolutely freaking amazing. The video is very heartfelt. You can feel it. It kind of tells the story of his career. I will post the music video in the comments section on the YouTube page, and I will post it on the Talking Crue Facebook page as well. Again, and then the tour kicks off September the 1st, so check out john5.com for all the tour dates. It goes from September the 1st, and I'm wanting to say October the 28th. So yeah, definitely go check out John Five and support him as well. A lot of great stuff happening. And that's it in Motley news this week. I'm back from vacation. I had a great vacation with my wife. We went to Dollywood and Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and then came home and relaxed and went and saw a movie, and just really relaxing week. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm refreshed and energized, and I'm busting out the scenes to talk about my favorite band, Motley Crue. So here we go. Episode 42, this is Motley Crue live in Mexico City, Mexico, 2012 review. On this week's episode, I'm just going to continue on with the timeline. And talked about the 2012 tour, start of it in Europe. The actual show I did was the Paris, France show, which is episode 40. So if you missed it, go check it out. This week I'm just going to talk about the 2012 tour and talk about this show because a lot of things changed. The set list changed, the stage changed, plus some stuff happened in the timeline. So let's get right into it. So timeline, after the European tour, the band played a festival called Rock USA. The band also held a press conference and announced two things. A co-headlining tour called The Tour 2012 with co-headliner Kiss, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Tommy Thayer, and Eric Singer, along with opening act of Treatment, which took them through the United States and Mexico. It started on July 20th and ended October the 1st in 2012. And the second announcement was the band released a new song called Sex, which I will do an episode on further down the road called Bonus Tracks and Singles Review. So stay tuned for that. So let's go info and facts about this show. This show took place on September the 29th, 2012 in Mexico City, Mexico at the Foro Sol Stadium. I think I said that right. That's FOROSOL Stadium. It's basically a soccer stadium, or as they say over in Europe and Latina, football, with co-headliner Kiss and opening act The Treatment. This show's an hour and 12 minutes long. Both bands were playing an hour and a half, and I'll explain why this one is only an hour and 12 minutes as we go through this. So, now let's talk about the stage. There's some differences, and then there's some similarities between the European tour and this. They kept the huge circle, which is attached to Tommy Lee's drum kit. They still had the video screen that's in the middle of the circle behind Tommy. There's industrial fans, which is kind of behind Nikki's side of the stage. They continually to run. There's steps that lead behind that goes up to a ramp back behind that. There's crew flags on each side of the stage. There's tons of lights, which are absolutely incredible. There's two aerial flyer dancers in the air through some songs. There's two backup / singers in this. There's lasers, there's pyro, there's fire, there's everything you want in a Motley Crue show. So now, let's talk about the show itself. I'll post it in the comments section down below, and I will post this show on the Talking Crew Facebook page. So let's go with it. So the intro starts off with the clock in the video screen. Two giant red cloak people kind of walk and roam around the stage, as well as Saints of Los Angeles and Wild Side kind of play in a mesh up. Then this guy climbs up the circle with a hammer, and he kind of bangs on it, and some pyro goes off. And then he kind of flies off as they start song number one, and that is Saints of Los Angeles. Awesome way to start the show. Absolutely incredible live. There's the two aerial dancers are in the air. Tons of pyro, tons of fire. It's absolutely incredible. Song number 2 is Wild Side. The crowd goes insane. Fire, pyro, absolutely amazing live. Now you see the backup singer dancers in this one. Classic Crew live. It's so freaking good. Song number 3 is Shout at the Devil. They go right into this one. Amazing video. Again, they shooting the fireballs in the video screen, which looks absolutely awesome. Then during the chorus, the real fire starts to shoot. The lighting is amazing. Classic Crew live. Absolutely amazing. Again, it's so freaking good. Song number 4 is Saints of Los Same Old Situation, sorry. Vince welcomes the crowd and tells that he broke his foot. And he says something else that Kiss kind of helped him through this show. And then he says, "Welcome to the crazy world of Motley effing Crue." And then the two girls bring Vince his guitar and mic stand, and they go right into this song. Two backup singers and dancers. The crowd singing along. It's incredible. I love it. So that's why this show is only an hour and 12 minutes. He had a broken foot. Song number 5 is Home Sweet Home. Tommy comes out and with an open bottle of champagne and shares it with the crowd. Then dedicates this song to the crowd. They play it like they've been playing it since 2008, which is Tommy on the piano, Mick kind of playing a little bit on the guitar. Tommy and Vince later come out, and Vince sings the verse and the chorus, kind of like this. And then they go right into the regular song the way it goes. The crowd's singing along, sounds amazing. Then the lasers, looks awesome, incredible live. It's so freaking good. In fact, they skip the ending of this, and they go right into Tommy Lee's drum solo. Tommy starts playing some video effects. Then he grabs, his hand shows up on the video screen. He grabs his drum kit and turns him upside down, and he swings back and forth upside down. So this has changed as well, because it did start at the bottom. Now it starts at the top. Back and forth, plays along with some samples, swings upside down with pyro going off, and then he takes a fan on it, as he calls it the roller coaster. He plays the roller coaster song, the Red Hot Chili Peppers version, as he drums along with it. Then Mick's guitar solo happens. Great guitar solo. It's really good. It's a little short and sweet, but it leads right into the next song, and that is song number 6, and that is Livewire, the icon song, as I call it. Girl dancers are back. Absolutely awesome as always. Classic Crue, crowd singing along. There's lasers. The lighting is amazing. Fire. Crowd chanting. Crue, Crue, Crue. It's absolutely incredible. Song number 7 is Primal Scream. Nikki introduces this one with a flamethrower. And he has this flamethrower at the end of his bass, the neck of his bass, and he shoots it. Really cool. But this is not the last time you'll see this. If you know your Crue history, you know what I'm referring to. This song just rocks live. Absolutely incredible. The aerial dancers are back. There's lasers, pyro, fire. Incredible. I love it. Then we get into song number 8, and that is Dr. Feelgood. They go right into this one. Great crowd reaction. Absolutely fantastic live. Classic Crue. Background singers, dancers are back. The lasers. There's video screen with green and blood. It's kind of trickling down. Then there's some flames. It's insane. I love this. Then we go into song number 9, and that is Girls, Girls, Girls. Vince introduces this one. There's pyro. Love this song live. Classic Crue. Crowd singing along. Backup singers / dancers. There's more pyro. It's so freaking good. Then we get to song number 10, and that is Kickstart My Heart. Mick starts this one. Crowd goes crazy. Pyro, lighting, video screen is amazing as well. The backup singers / dancers are still on stage. There's fire, tons of pyro and fire. Incredible live as always. Classic Crue. The roadies are on the side of the stage with this humongous squirt gun, and they're shooting the crowd with water. Then at the end, Vince says, "Good night, thank you, we're Motley effing Crue." Then Tommy says, F yes. And then more power goes off. Then Vince says, "Thank you, good night, and as always, God bless." And then there's more pyro and lasers go off. And that's the show. Homework this week. Was you there? Was you there in Mexico City? All my Latino crew heads. Were you guys there? Question number 2. Did you go see the tour 2012, the co-headlining tour with Kiss? Write me a comment down below. I'd love to know. What show did you go see? I had planned on going seeing this show, and then I talked myself out of it. I looked at setlist.com, and I saw what both bands were playing, and both bands were playing kind of a short set list, and talked myself out. I really wish I went and saw this, but it is what it is. thank God for YouTube. Alright, that's it for this week. Next week's episode is episode 43, Motley Crue iHeartRadio Festival 2014 is what I'm going to be talking about next week. If you know anybody that is a Motley Crue fan, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That helps out the podcast a whole lot. And hit that subscribe button yourself. And that's it. I want to thank all my new subscribers on the YouTube, Spotify, and Facebook. I want to thank everybody who's gave me thumbs ups and have commented on past episodes as well. I really appreciate it. I love talking to other Crue fans. Because that's what this is all about. Engaging with other Crue heads. Because it's nationwide, it's worldwide. It's Crue Nation. I like that. Anyway, and that's it. And Motley. And that's it for this week. I messed up. That's it for this week. I will see you guys next Friday. And you just took a ride on the wild side.